What is up, happy fam? Um, I haven't changed the title yet. Shoot. Hold on one second. Let me go to the stream info. Dadgummit. Um, the fluff. That's not what I. Oh, wait, right here. Um, Hold on. Let me fix this real quick so that we can get this right. Because we're just chatting. I have something that I want to say. There we go. Alright, so, jeez, I don't even know where to begin with this. I wrote this down a little bit ago, and I just want to give this. This is, it's not hard, but it's not particularly easy for me. Just because I don't want to say too much, but I feel like this needs to be addressed. So I'm going to read what I wrote, and then I'm going to do some talking. Hey there, happy fam. I wanted to come on here and talk about my channel and what is going on with it and what happened over the last year. I want to do this as kind of a way to let go of the past and move forward, because this year is going to change a lot in everyone's lives dramatically, and I want to acknowledge and release what was. Not because there's anything spiritual about it, but because I feel I need to. Physically, I feel I need to. Um, Last year and the year prior, I had made a bunch of friends that I didn't expect, and I was so excited and grateful. I honestly didn't expect anyone to want to stream with me, as once it's out there for all to see. So I was elated when they wanted to do that with me. I had thought that I had found my gaming crew, but alas, I had not. It wasn't long before tensions in the group caused divisions, and we never recovered from it. It's no one person's fault, but if someone has to take the blame, I do blame myself. Mostly for putting such high hopes in people I barely knew. It was unfair of me to put such a big responsibility on them without asking. But also because I feel like I was partly responsible for a lot of what happened. Don't ask me how. I I don't know, and it doesn't matter. I don't care who takes the responsibility. I'm taking responsibility, and I'm letting things go. Um I am not perfect, and I never claimed to be, but also I refuse to hold on to to the past or be held down by it. I spent a lot of time with God recently, as I needed to heal to move forward, but I can honestly say that while I'm sad I haven't found my gaming crew, I made a lot of fond memories with people that will always hold a special place in my heart, even if they no longer occupy a space in my life. I have spent a lot of time and thought on where I want to go from here with the channel in terms of guests on it and all. And I think that I'm going to start a streaming day, probably one Saturday a month. I haven't figured that part out yet, but I'll sit down and figure it out. Where people can come hang out if they want on stream. But from here on out, until God Himself places the people who are meant to be my gaming crew in my life, it's just going to be solo streams for now. And if any of my friends from the past watch this, please understand that what happened, I never held any of it against you. I do understand what happened and why it happened. And I hope that your lives are filled with blessings and favor. Thank you to everyone who invested in my channel in whatever way you invested in, even if it was just to watch. I hope to keep bringing fun gaming content and inspirations from God for many years to come. And if you haven't already, please seek God while there's still time. He wants to be with you in heaven so bad, and this is just another one of his many attempts to tell you how much he adores you and wants to be in your life. We don't have much time left before he comes to get his people, and I know I would love to see you there and not left behind. So that's what I wrote. Now I'm gonna speak very candidly, without writing it down. Please note that if you come onto my channel seeking your 15 minutes of fame, you'll get it. But if you do attempt to come back and actually try to be on my channel after such a thing, it probably will not happen. Hold on one second, fam. Okay, where was I? Oh, right. If you come into my channel looking for your 15 minutes of fame, yeah, you can have that. That's fine. But please do not come onto my channel telling me that you're going to be my friend and then take off. First of all, that's rude. Second of all, that shit hurts more than you know. Look, I know this world sucks. I know there's a lot of people out there that are looking to use and take advantage of other people. I am out here looking for people to build with. I'm not looking to take advantage of anyone. With that being said, if you're an adult and you're looking for a gaming crew, same here. Come find me. But, to those of you who have been on my channel, who have been friends of mine in the past, and maybe we're not friends anymore, or you've kind of fallen out of my life, or whatever happened, you're always welcome to come back in. And you're always welcome to stay. But the things that you did and the way that you treated me have to stay behind. Because those who are associated with me have to be ready and willing to move up and forward past who they used to be. Not because I'm being stingy or forceful on it, but because that's how I am. I do not stay down for very long if I can help it. That's my least favorite place to be, and I refuse to stay there. I've been there for way too long. And I get it. I'm not the only one. That's the whole reason I started obeying God when he told me to give him my channel. I asked him what he wanted me to say, and everything he wanted me to say, I said it. There were a few things that I wanted to say too, and he let me say that. Like right now. This is what I want to say. This is for me. Because I did hurt. I think that hurt me a lot more than I expected. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't think people realize that I really did care. I'm not crying on purpose. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stop. I cared. And I'll admit that I cared a little too much. I cared for people who didn't feel the same way about me, and that's fine. I'm not holding that against you. You're not bad people for that. That's not on you. I chose to do that. What I didn't expect was the people that I invested in weren't in a position to invest in me. So I had to heal from that. Now look, please understand that these tears aren't because I got hurt. These are tears because I lost people that I really didn't want to. But I am trusting that God knows what He's doing. There are people who walked out of my life and I let them go. And it wasn't because I hated them, and it wasn't because I didn't want to be their friend anymore. It was because I seen that they didn't want to be around me. And I'm okay with that, okay? If you don't want to be around me, that's fine. That's you. And that's not to say anything about me. That says more about you and your opinions than it does about me, okay? I'm not self-conscious like that. My problem has been that I guess people think that when they take off out of my life that I'm their enemy, and that's not the case at all. Please know that if you took off out of my life, whether you did it out of anger or frustration, if you hurt me in any way, shape, or form, know that if I keep my distance from you, it's not because I hate you. It's because I love you enough not to put you in a position where you feel like you have to be a jerk to me again. Okay? And for those of you who I keep at further than an arm's length, again, it's not because you're a bad person. It's for the safety of my life and yours. And I don't mean that like their lives are in danger if they're hanging around me. I mean that like I don't want their lives to be upended, uprooted, and disrupted simply because I exist in it. Shoot, I have nothing to blow my nose with. Good job. Good job, me. Shoot, I thought I was gonna make it through this without crying. I am so sorry, fam. Please don't feel bad. Um, Tears are tears, okay? They're just emotions showing on the outside. And I'm gonna be okay. We're all gonna be okay. I'm still praying for everybody. I still love y'all, even those who annoy me. I just love you from a distance. And anyway, um, that's it. That's literally all I wanted to say. I wanted to just kind of clear the air up before we get started into this new year too far. Um, Letting people know that nothing I'm doing is to spite them. And that if it does hurt them, they're more than welcome to come and talk to me about it and I can clear the air. That's the whole thing is nobody wants to come and talk to me about any of this. So this is the way that I've had to do it. I've had maybe like one or two people come and talk to me about it and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here before I go bawl my eyes out again. I gotta go blow my nose anyway, so thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I hope that you have a great day. May God bless you. May He give you peace. May He cause His face to shine upon you. May He be favorable in your life. May the blessings of God be all throughout your life. And God bless, peace, and be happy, fam. Bye.